What is up, everybody? We are playing Rubick mid lane. This is going to be exciting. There's a lot of really good spells to steal. So let's get into it. This should be a very fun live game for you guys. I'm excited to steal Spin, potentially Luna Eclipse. If I get my Ags, I'll be able to steal the Axe Eclipse, which is absolutely fantastic. Ags, Odie, Astral is great as well. We can steal the Bolt from Zeus. So many good spells, and let's get into it. Alright, so thinking about this matchup, it's probably fairly good for me. I can reduce the Odie's damage quite heavily, and I have generally high attack range, so I should be able to prevent myself from consistently getting Astraled, at least early on, so I'm pretty confident that this matchup should be generally good. The main thing to consider on Rubick is how much you're really using Fade Bolt. I think people just generally underuse the spell. It looks like there's some Luna coming in from top. What are you doing? Okay, I have no idea. She has a Ring of Protection, which I do not understand, but typically I would buy Salve to start the mid lane, but I feel like this matchup should be pretty defensive and just CS based, so I'm not going to. And I'm just going to Fade Bolt the first creep and pull back. I maybe should have saved it for the range creep, but no big deal. I'm probably just going to casually Fade Bolt him here so he misses the CS, to be honest. Oh, nice. Got that. I might be able to get this one too because of the... Oh, no, he's going to Astral it. Okay, fair. But now he has no Astral, so I can play a lot more aggressive. I'm just going to issue an attack command from outside of the tower. Never mind. I'm going to deny the creep. And you notice he barely can last it with this Fade Bolt on him. It's insane. And when you're playing mid lane, it's very important to contest CS under tower. It's fairly easy. And I know he can't really punish me because he is an OD, so I'll be able to play pretty aggressive. I should have gotten that one. I probably should buy a Salve anyway. It's typically important to get one at some point. Fade Bolt the creeps, and you notice I'm using it pretty liberally. Just making sure that I get as many autos in as possible. I'm going to hit this range creep. Now he's going to walk up here to get the last hit, and I'll punish him pretty hard. Okay, and he's dead. I think that mostly just comes from the slow build-up, though. Like, you might ask, like, why is he low? Why is he low? Like, why is that a kill? Is he playing bad? Well, yeah, obviously he's not playing it perfect. That's a pretty hard argument to make. But the thing is, like, I'm harassing him pretty hard, right? And I'm staying back, constantly using the Fade Bolt. And that slow chip, like that slow harass, is very, very important in all lanes, right? Very, very important. Highly, highly underrated. For whatever reason. So now he's trying to Astral me, but I'm using good mobility, while every time I attack, I'm basically moving backwards, which allows me to... Okay, he's going to get the Astral off. I'll take a point and lift. I'm going to drop my items, and I'll probably buy another Mango or two. I like raindrops against OD as well. It allows you to man up, like, absolutely fantastically because you don't take any damage from Astral, at least for the early game. So it can be nice to like hardcore win the matchup. Also the mana regen is nice, but typically I've been seeing less and less raindrops. Oh, here I'm just gonna hit him again. He's gonna put me under. I probably should be staying back a little bit further, but no big deal. I can just Fade Bolt him and hit him 1 or 2 times. Once again, some pretty good damage. He does have a Salve, which I'm paying attention to. You notice I'm checking his items a lot to really make sure I know like how much HP he's going to have. It's super important to do that. Otherwise, you might go for a kill when they have a stick or a fairy fire, and that's not necessarily a really good idea. Like that's the type of stuff that gets you killed. Oh, we got that Astral off. Okay, Astral is starting to get to a higher level, but I should be able to deny some of these other creeps at the least, like this one, because he has reduced damage. I'll just hit it. Oh, okay, I shouldn't have hit it. Lock up the wave. I'm gonna go eat my tango. And I'm basically trying to get level... Oh, whoops, I misclicked. I'm trying to get level 6 before him, to the best of my ability. Strictly because then I can steal Astral and just deal a ton of damage to him. So I'm gonna really try to just, you know, get as many last hits and denies as possible. Don't have to do anything other than that. I can probably get this range creep. I mean, melee creep maybe? Close. Alright, he's not gonna get the range creep deny. He's actually stepping up pretty far here. I can potentially lift him. Oh, okay. I'll just try to get some more autos in real quick. And I'm going to hit this. Okay, he didn't get the last hit. I don't know where the DD was. Alright, so it looks like there's some DD line mid, so I can go for a lift. Because I know he's here, I'm going to eat my mangoes. That was a bit dangerous if I got Astral, but sometimes you got to risk it for the Bishkip. This line's got to make up his mind. I actually can use this to steal mana. Oh, that's convenient. Heh! I have infinite Fade Bolts. I did not want Equilibrium. I kind of forgot that I could steal this. I think the last time I've played this matchup is maybe never, but realistically, like, okay, now I can... now he's going to use Equilibrium again. I can just use this to steal mana. That's pretty cool. I just noticed it's going to be pretty hard to steal Astral because unless he casts it on me, he's probably going to Equilibrium following it up. Creates a bit of a dilemma. I'm going to buy a smoke because I want to gank pretty soon. I'm going to kill up this card real quick. Take a bit of damage. I'm going to kill this wave as soon as possible because I want to gank now. I'm a pretty high level. I don't necessarily have like a great spell right now, but thinking I can walk top with this smoke. Hopefully they don't have a ward. They might. But honestly, like this is one of those plays where I recommend it in pubs in particular, just to, you know, you can pop smokes, even if you think they might have a ward. People won't see it coming, or they won't be communicating, so you get away with it. And looks like that will be the case here. That's kind of like ganking in general. It's one of those things where I want it to be really quickly, as I'm not paying attention to my Rubick. You want it to be really, really quick. So I just quickly pop the smoke. They don't see me coming, and now I get a kill. I'll also drag this wave over to myself. He's slowed by the Equilibrium. Okay, I'm a bit low. I do have a salve, so pop that out. He's getting pretty close. Alright. Tu Espadilla, what are you doing? That was not so smart. Once again, I think most of this comes down to just the constant harass. I don't really want to hit this tower. I guess I'll go gank the Zeus. Looks like he might farm the next camp. No, it looks like he did not. And with that Equilibrium, I'm basically full mana. Hype, 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 hype. Now, I don't really know what item to buy. I'm probably going to go the Phase Boots build. I could go the Treads, but I think I'm going to just go for the Phase Boots so I can keep the mobility up. I don't know if I'm getting gone on here or something. Oh, he's dead again. Alright, now I'm going to go Shrine, so go pop the Shrine. I got my Phase Boots. And I'm probably going to max out the Arcane Supremacy here. I want to probably go on this Jug. It's not an easy kill because, you know, he's a Juggernaut and he can spin and TP. But I do want to steal his spell at the least. Okay, nice. Looks like we'll get some XP here real quick. Quickly kill that camp. Now, yeah, I really do just want to steal this guy's spell at the least. Wow, my Shrek is rushing X, huh? So I'm going to assume the last spell he used was... Nice. Good blast off. That was a really nice... That was a blast off that was heads up. Should the Jug have died there? Probably not. But it's one of those things where, like, he didn't expect it to come, the blast off so early. So good heads up play by the techies to, you know, preemptively blast off there. Because, you know, there's a high chance the Jug spins and then he can just turn on the techies. But at the same time, like, you have to take a chance there if you want to get a kill like that. I'm actually just going to spin this down. Take the OD stack. You know, just preventing him from getting farm. It is going to cost me most of my mana, but I think it's worth it because, you know, he does need a lot of farm this game. The problem is now I gotta get some mana. Nice. Oh, my clarity. Alright, I'm gonna spin this down and then go back to base. I could go Blink right away this game. I don't know. I don't think it's the best option. It's pretty good, I guess. I like the idea of getting an Aether Lens as well, just so I can stay back and spam things like Lucent Beam, but I don't really know. It's a bit hard. I could also go for Drums. I kind of like the idea of that. It will allow me to use this 60 damage talent very effectively. In addition, with my Phase Boots, I'll have extremely high movement speed. So I can play high tempo and avoid dying in general. I'm probably going to go gank this Luna with my high movement speed. I got a TP out of vision though, so I'll TP here. I'm just going to Drums in, go for the lift. Zero is indeed pretty fast. Alright, well, she ultied, but I've spinned, so that won't do too much damage. And I'll steal Eclipse at the end. I actually don't know if Eclipse works, to be honest. And I feel like I almost... Yeah, I actually don't know if I get the beams, because I know, like, in ability draft, if you take Eclipse and you don't have beams, it does no damage. So this is a bit potentially concerning. But you can see the movement speed from the Drums coming into play there. It allowed me to pick up a kill onto the Lina, which is quite nice. And I'm going to spend, a little bit of time farming in the downtime. I don't know what Sally means. I guess it means smoke. And I like this smoke play. It's high tempo, right? We can kind of invade their jungle. We know they're far behind. Pop the Drums to make sure we get in range. Alright, you probably shouldn't try to blind X, but... Nice, and I stole the Astral. Astral's much better than Eclipse, and you might be like, well, why would you burn Eclipse and steal Astral? Well, because you want the nukes, really. You don't necessarily always want the high cooldown spells. That was pretty funny. But it's much better to steal spells like Spin, Astral, Lucent Beam, all these type of spells, because they're low cooldown, meaning you can keep up high tempo, so they're a lot better. Right, and that's something to consider if you're playing Rubick. Even as a support to supplies, it's really the same thing. You don't want to play for Ravage the whole game. Like, if you're picking Rubick for Ravage or Black Hole, you're picking him really for the wrong reason for the most part. Because the hero, while it's really good against someone like Enigma, because you can basically prevent them from ever getting a Black Hole off with good positioning, at the same time, it's a dangerous game to play because you might just have no impact in the mid game if that's all you know how to do on Rubick. So make sure you're doing things like, you know, planar on the Fade Bolt and such. Now, I think Luna's probably going to go farm the camp to the right, so I'm going to run around, try to set up another kill. I don't think I have to spend all this time killing. I could be shoving in this wave as well. I think she'll be here. No. Okay. Actually, I don't know. Oh, I'm just going to push in the lane. Don't want to waste too much time. Like, I could keep hunting, but I find it very important to not waste ample amounts of time in this game. Okay, I could be getting ganked right now. I don't see anyone on the map, but they're losing pretty hard, and usually when people are losing, they're less apt to gank you. So I feel pretty confident. Also, I can astral if they try to go on me. Yeah, like this. So I'll just back up. No big deal. I'm going to Fade Bolt them casually, just so I can kill him later on. Now, I see that there's 3 heroes here, so I have to play pretty defensive. But at the same time, I think Invoker will, like, show here, so maybe I can astral him? No, okay. I'm just going to defend the top tower for a bit. I'm pretty confident that it's not impossible for them to dive me, but difficult. I just got to save my astral for defensive purposes. Trying to see if they'll show or not, but it doesn't seem like they will. No big deal, no big deal. I'm just going to precast this around the corner in case the OD's here. Looks like I'm alright. No, I'm probably going to... I'll TP mid for this farm. I'm going to put him under. I can do a lot of damage to him just with 2 nukes, to be honest. And I also would like to steal spin, if possible. Well, Omni Slash does not do that much damage, brother. No, I don't really want to go in too early. I'm going to save my Fade Bolt. I don't really need it for this kill. Maybe we can find the Jug farming here? No. Looks like he's going to get away. No big deal. He wasted his Omni Slash on me. I was pretty confident it wouldn't kill me from that HP. And we'll pick up another kill. So I'm actually thinking that maybe I should have bought bots, because I have this like massive mana issue actually, and I know you could argue that like I should most likely be buying something like mana boots, but the problem is that doesn't actually help me fight necessarily well. It doesn't give me extra damage or fighting capability. Like, you could be like, okay, well, you get the mana, sure, and that you could consider that fighting capability, but at the same time, I would argue not, because you can kind of substitute it for clarities and just have a lot more impact with something like phase boots, right? The movement speed, the armor, the damage is a lot better than having like extra mana when fighting, right? Especially if you're already at full mana. The comparison's not really there, so that's why I really prefer to go a build like this. I'm going to push in this wave as quick as possible. I'm going to spin it down. I see the OD top, and I see the Luna mid, so I'm pretty confident that I'm not being ganked. Another wave's coming in as well. Okay, now I see basically everyone mid, and I know Jug has some Omni Slash, so I don't have to fear too much at all. Yeah, now I also see the Jug, so basically nothing to fear at this point. And I'm just going to go back to this camp and probably go back to base. Gonna check the shrine. Yeah, it's not up for a while, so I won't be able to shrine. No big deal though. Yeah, and I think in the future, if I played this again, I'd probably go for the bots. That's a hard decision, because like they're similar to mana boots where they don't like necessarily make you fight better, but at the same time, like it would really help my mana issues and give me a lot of movement speed. That's convenient to camp, but I don't know, I'd have to see. So I'm gonna try to double stack this real quick. I can take this with a lot of efficiency here. Take this and go back to base. So just a little bit of efficiency, just trying to max out my timings and keep my level high. I think sometimes when people get ahead, they get into this habit or play style of just continuously running around, and what ends up happening is that they don't get any items for a long time. And when you don't get items for a long time, what ends up happening is that you fall behind, especially on someone like Rubick. Right? Rubick is the prime example of this, where my hero, it scales okay, right? I'm not going to say Rubick is... I don't just fall off. In fact, Rubick has some pretty nasty talents in the late game. Like, the telekinesis cooldown can just control people for the whole game, or you can get the spell amp, right? So if I steal an Eclipse with the spell amp, I'm just going to obliterate the enemy team. That's no joke, for sure. I'm going to save my mana. I could Fade Bolt, but I don't really need it. Now, I really like the Fade Bolt hero attack damage talent. I think it's very underrated. It's not particularly good this game, as they don't have like crazy amount of right click, but it's an underrated talent. It would get rid of like half of Jug's damage. Well, my Fade Bolt in total would get rid of more than that. I'm going to run in here. Feeling a bit psycho. Oh, I'm getting Omni Slashed, huh? Alright, did not pre-hex. I'm going to steal Spin again, just so I have it for later on, because it resets the duration if you steal it. Ah! Ah! I messed up, dude! Why did I... that was just a bad idea. You might have seen in other videos where I talk about not diving. That would be a case where you do not dive, because it actually would have granted me nothing besides another kill and to make the video look spicier. But yeah, do as I say, not what I do is a good saying here, because that was trash. I'm definitely going to pick up the Axe next. I feel like it's still just a very good scaling item, as the OD has proceeded to Astral the Zeus. That's a big outplay onto the Zeus. Looks like he's a bit tilted in this one. But I'm going to TB top, make sure they can't push in the top wave, also farm myself. I'm also hoping to steal an ability like Bolt or something of the sort, if they end up showing. I don't know. Dude, no one pushes in creep waves. What's going on? Regardless, I'll get there eventually. Well, it's still Equilibrium, which isn't necessarily that great. That spell does so much damage. So broken, dude. Well, at least now I can make my spells slow. That's cool. Oh, bounties! No! No! OD stole this one. Alright, he's in our jungle for sure. Where are you, OD? I know you're in here, brother. Ah! Oh, am I dead? I could be dead. No, I must have enough int to deal with this. I'll put him under to kill him off. The Astral lasts for like the whole game. It's hilarious. It's like a 6-second disable. It's pretty good. It's actually really, really good. Like if you're just playing Rubick in general. I'm going in. Aggressive blink onto the high ground. That is a play I don't really recommend, because if they have a ward, they'll catch me out. But we took our chances. Oh, they definitely have a ward. Or that's just, I don't know, vision. But that was pretty quick. I'm going to assume they have a ward. Remember, guys, don't waste a downtime, right? I have nothing to do. I'll just take a casual camp, right? It could hurt my mana a bit, but that's why I have the clarities and things like drums, magic wand, and a lot of small items so that I can sustain this gameplay. Right? If I don't have these items, I can't sustain this gameplay. I'm pretty sure they have a high ground ward. I should have kept Astral. I don't really want a Wex Invoker Meteor, but I guess I'll end up using this at some point. Lift into Meteor combo. Here we come. Yeah, but I really want this axe. Oh, okay. Ah, I'm dead. I don't know how I didn't see that coming. Guess I wasn't paying enough attention. It's a Legion build. The man build. Double gauntlet with the blink and the maelstrom. Oh, my Leshrack's huge. Bit of a weird item build with the Ags, but I'm interested to see how strong this is. I don't really know. I feel like you should buy a defensive item though. That's typically like very important on Leshrack. I actually think this guy could kill him. No, he's not going to kill him. This build actually does less damage than I thought. Ooh, so close. I'm going to TP in and finish up my Ags. I don't really know what's going on with my team in terms of like... And I'm not saying that like in a flame way. I mean, like, I genuinely don't know how well the Lesh is doing, but I should probably call a smoke at this point of the game. You know, when we don't necessarily have a hard carry while they have a Juggernaut. So it could be really useful for us to keep up the tempo. But I'm going to farm on my Ags and then get to it. Oh, the Jug died. Okay, he got techies. Well, we'll finish up pushing in the waves. This is very important to do. Whenever you get anything like a pickoff or you want to push, the first thing you should do before smoking or pushing is get in the waves. It seems like Leshrack is going to kill anyone anyway. We ganked his lane. He had a good start. He played well, so he's just going to kill them all at this point, I think. Nice. Oh, he didn't do the OD. Bit of an improper duel there, but no big deal. I guess I can just push now. I'm going to look to steal a spell on the high ground. You always want to steal spells, just whenever. Now I can control the OD for the whole game. Oh, I have 2 astral charges. I can just astral him for the whole game. That's great. Now I can put this Legion under if she needs my help. Like if she gets gone on hard here, I can put her under. You can blink out of that. Or not. Okay, she couldn't blink out of it. Rest in peace, Legion. You were a good one. Can you come fight them, Lesh? I have a severe mana problem right now. 1 second, I'm gonna get mana. Chill. Quickly refill on mana and get back into the fight. Now, I'm thinking about going Aether Lens next. Could also go for an E-Blade. Could be good. We'll head over to this fight now. I'm gonna put the Jug under and just focus on killing other people. Oh, I'm out of mana. That OD ulti completely burned me out. Leshrac needs to, can you stay? You gotta stay with us, Lesh. You're most of our damage. I'm lacking a bit of damage. I think I should be looking to steal something like Spin so I can actually kill people. The Astral's good. I think it's actually really good, but we're lacking, I don't know, it seems like maybe a bit of damage. I suppose we didn't have the Legion at that fight, so it wasn't the best, but... Oh, she got a Basher proc. Yeah, I'll probably go for the E-Blade. It can help me defend myself against the Juggernaut Omnislash as well as Odie. It's just really convenient. Also, now with this Astral, I can just push in waves, like basically every wave instantly, so that'll be really, really useful. I think I want to keep my Magic Wand, and I'll sell my Null. Only because, like, I've been running out of mana in these fights, and the Odie burns my mana, so having the Wand could allow me to get an extra Astral off or something of the sort, so pick that up. I'll just tell my team go. Like, these basic go commands are the most underrated calls in Dota. You don't always have to say a lot, like, okay, now my Lion smokes me, that's great. We can find maybe this, this Odie, if we're lucky enough. Alright, we just go for a kill mid. Nice. Good kill there. And he buys back. Yep, so that's why these go plays, they're really useful, right? Like, it just kind of gets people in the right mood. It's like the Slacks maneuver where you just tell people to go. You're just like, run at them. It's really, really underrated. Like, if you're genuinely confused why Slacks can get the high MMR, I'm pretty convinced it's mostly that, right? It's mostly his ability just to tell people to go. Like, I'm very serious about that, too. I'm actually going to steal a spell from Luna. Could be useful. The beam is alright. Obviously, I would want Eclipse a little bit more. I can steal this from Zeus. I'm going to right-click this guy down. Alright, looks like we can't really kill anyone. See, the problem with Leshrac's build is he can't actually get into the fight. Like, he might have all these items, but he can't actually get them off because he doesn't have a BKB, which is why you'll see Leshrac's buy things like Movement Speed, Yules, BKB, these sorts of items. Also, all these items are kind of wrong. Okay, that was interesting. Now, I'm going to run at this Jug. I don't want to let him farm. Like, there's no reason for me to let him farm. So I'll just run at him. I'm going to take the Fade Bolt cooldown. It's quite a bit better. Now, I definitely want to work on getting towards my level 25 talent, as well as stealing Eclipse in fights, because that's going to be a big spike for me in this game. So I'll just kind of farm through the jungle real quick. I can flash farm with these two spells, and I'm low mana again, so just do this as a bit of an efficiency play real quick. I'm going to give a little bit of a G Roche call, just kind of get people on the move, make him move over, and I want to kill them top. I don't think Odie has a Hex, so I should be ready. Does he have a Hex? No, he's no Hex. I have Spin. I'm not even relatively afraid of this. Alright, now is when we G Roche. Oh, no, I wanted to steal it. No. Skin the pre-lift off, just to make sure he couldn't get anything else off. He probably could have gotten Spin off if he wanted to, but I don't think he had it because he used it to Spin TP earlier. I was looking for the Eclipse there, but unfortunately she used her Lucent Beam. You know, that's smart of her. Make sure she gets her spell off so I can't steal the Lucent Beam. I'm actually getting pretty close to dying to some like Zeus combo. So I'll pop my wand just in case. I'm actually like 100 HP. I feel like I'm about to die to Zeus. That was a bit dangerous. I might die for that. I do have Spin in a second, so maybe I'll be alright. But I could get Omni Slash as well. Ooh, that was a bit dangerous. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I'm sort of down to go in here. Nice. Alright, we caught him out. So that's just paying attention to like TPs and cooldowns. I saw that the Lesh was botsing in, so I felt like there's an opportunity to go there. Force a Spin. Maybe that'll get him killed later on. Not certain, obviously. We know that the OD has no ultis, so it's definitely a good time to fight. We definitely want to go for a jump here. We have 2 heroes dead, so we can push into bot lane. Pop the drums, just hit the tower. Can you press the attack me? I'm gonna go for the Aether Lens this game. I think I just want to steal all their long range spells, like the Eclipse, the Astrals, the Bolts, and such. How's this OD just pushing this lane like this? I mean, he has BKB, but it's a bit crazy, dude. This guy's insane. Alright, Line's TPing in Vision, which is a bit of a mistake, but I guess he caught him anyway somehow. Alright, we got a kill. I think the main thing at this point in the game is, like, I'm sort of falling off. Obviously, I want to get my level 25 talent so that I can potentially steal Eclipse, but I really need my team to go in so that they can bait out spells. This is kind of one of the issues with Rubick mid, where, like, I need people to go in, and we do have the Legion and the Leshrac to do that, but at the same time, like, a lot of mid laners could be the frontliner that allows the Rubick to steal the spells he wants. It's a bit hard this game, for sure, and they have a lot of high ground defense. They have a lot of spam, especially Zeus, right? Zeus is just going to spam us off the high ground, which makes ending the game a bit difficult. I want to get in this fight. I could just steal some Zeus spells to spam them out. I'm going to quickly steal this spell. So I got Ghost Walk. It's pretty useless, to be honest. Oh, I should not be here. This is such a mistake. I'm a bit low. I kind of want to go back in. I almost feel like I need a BKB just so I can go in, but I don't really need to be in the fights, so at the same time I don't really need to buy BKB, but overall that went pretty well. And I stole Equilibrium, which means I can farm now a lot if I want to, because I'll have unlimited mana. We'll see. Oh, it looks like Legion's hunting this Jug, so I'm gonna get over there as soon as possible. Nice. Get him with the duel. Oh, didn't do him. Oh, I didn't get the Omni Slash. This Jug just insta-buys back every time. I mean, I can kind of understand why he was mad. Porque me pondron focacas. I'm trying to figure out what that means. I don't really know. Lift the creep onto the Jug maneuver? Oh, GG. And that should be the game. We do have the Explosions talent from Leshrac. Now all I really want to do is hope to steal the Luna ulti at least once, because that has not happened yet. So I would really, really enjoy that. I'm getting beamed. Ah! Dude, what is this beam talent? I can't even see her because of her night vision, and I'm just getting beamed for like the majority of my health over and over again. Alright, I'm gonna catch her here if she beams someone else. Come on, beam someone else. I'm gonna have my camera in front of me so I can see her if she does it. Alright, not beam lady, but... Oh, nice. Get it off. Yes! Go! What? It's not... Oh, did I put it on myself? Oh no, I think I self-casted it, so it went away when I died. No! Oh, that's so upsetting. Well, I guess that's how the video is going to end. But hopefully you enjoyed this Rubick mid gameplay and learned a little bit about the rotation. I think my early to mid game was quite good. My later stages had a bit of flaws, so just learning quite a bit about the hero. Take a lot about that laning stage. I recommend you rewatch that. I think there's a lot of good points about harassing and the importance of chipping, as well as mobility. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Let me know if you enjoyed that down in the comment section below. And peace!
The mid lane role is for star players, which is why at gameleap.com we designed an in-depth course teaching you every trick and concepts pro players abuse to crush the middle lane. There's no better role than mid to solo carry your ranked games, so click on this link right now to take advantage of our special offer for a 25% discount and start your journey today.